Everyone thinks upgrading to the Ring Video Doorbell 3 is a no-brainer if you want better home security. But here's the thing, paying extra doesn't automatically buy you better protection. It buys you specific advantages that only matter in certain homes. And in my testing, that difference was not where I expected. I set up the Doorbell 3 side by side with an older Ring and a budget competitor for 21 days, logging 214 motion events, measuring notification speed with a stopwatch, and stress testing Wi-Fi on both 2.4 and 5 GHz. The surprise, the big win wasn't the video, it was something else entirely, and there's one missing feature that might be a deal breaker for some of you. Before we dive into what I discovered, quick heads up. If you're already leaning Ring 3 and want the best current price, I've got the link below. But stick around, because what I found in real-world testing could save you money or push you to a better alternative. I needed this upgrade for one very specific reason. My porch is a mess. Delivery drivers arrive at all hours, my street gets constant foot traffic, and my older doorbell had a habit of either over-alerting or missing the one clip I actually needed. I've had package theft before, and I was tired of scrolling through irrelevant motion events. I wanted fewer false alerts, faster notifications, and no Wi-Fi dropouts when the microwave or baby monitor spiked interference. I tried a budget doorbell last year. It looked fine on paper, but its 2.4 GHz only connection struggled through 2 walls and a brick facade, and its motion zones were either hyper or lazy. So I went into the Ring Video Doorbell 3 cautiously optimistic. 1080p HD, better motion detection with adjustable near motion zones, quick release battery, dual band 2.4 and 5 GHz Wi-Fi, two-way talk with noise cancellation, night vision, and Alexa support. Sounds solid, but does that justify paying more than the entry-level options? I ran 4 core tests. First, connectivity and notification speed. I mounted the doorbell 352 inches high beside my old unit, 30 feet from the router. On 5 GHz, the Ring 3 averaged 2.5 seconds from button press to phone notification over 50 trials. On 2.4 GHz, 3.8 seconds. The budget cam averaged 4.6 seconds. That might sound small, but seeing a face live V's after they've turned away matters. I'll show the stopwatch overlay on screen, but then I forced interference. Turned on a microwave and streamed 4K video. The 5 GHz on Ring 3 stayed stable with no missed pings, while the 2.4 GHz only competitor dropped 2 alerts in 10 minutes. That dual band is not marketing fluff if your home is crowded. Second, motion accuracy. I set motion zones to cover just the doormat and a slice of sidewalk, people only mode on, sensitivity mid. Over a full week, I got 62 motion alerts with Ring 3, 49 of which were people. Only 5 false alerts from cars. The budget cam blasted me with 103 alerts, 36 from headlights and shadows. But then here's where it gets interesting. At night, the Ring's infrared night vision preserved outlines well, but faces washed out under my porch light at close range. If you pause the clip I'm showing, you'll see decent shape but limited detail on fast-moving faces. The Nest battery doorbell did better with HDR at night, but its notification time averaged a hair slower here. Third, video and audio. Daytime footage on the Ring 3 is clean, 1080p with a 160-degree field of view. Color accuracy is good, dynamic range acceptable, and two-way talk is impressively clear. I had a courier test two-way talk while a leaf blower ran. The built-in noise reduction kept voices understandable. But then again, this is not a huge step up in image clarity from older Ring models. If you're expecting a jaw-dropping video upgrade, you won't get it. The big difference is stability and zone control, not the pixels. Fourth, battery. Over 21 days with my settings, 214 motion events, and 18 doorbell presses, the battery dropped from 100% to 64%. Extrapolated, that's roughly 6 to 8 weeks for my high-traffic porch on a single charge. If you get fewer events, you'll easily stretch to a few months. Quick release makes swapping painless. But then remember, cold weather and heavy motion can cut that sharply. I'll overlay my event log so you can see the pattern. 2 practical notes. 1. Installation took me 12 minutes with the included wedge mount. If you have chime wiring, it's 5 more minutes to hook it up for trickle power. 2. Ring Protect subscription. Without it, you get live view and alerts, but no cloud recording or history. If you want to scroll back and identify someone, you'll need that monthly plan. That's the unavoidable cost of the Ring ecosystem. Here's the revelation after all that. The extra money is worth it if your porch is a Wi-Fi headache or your current cam drowns you in false alerts. The dual-band Wi-Fi and improved motion tuning produced fewer misses and more relevant clips. That saved me time and gave me reliable pings when it counted. The surprise downside? The Ring Video Doorbell 3 does not include pre-roll preview. That's on the 3 Plus and the 4. I missed that 4-second pre-roll more than I expected when someone sprinted past. Also, night dynamic range is good, not great. Compared to Wi-Fi's local storage option, Ring still puts you on a subscription path. Compared to Nest, Ring is quicker in my tests and more flexible in Wi-Fi, but Nest's HDR and smart alerts can be better if you pay their sub. I spent 3 weeks testing precisely because I wanted to see if the premium was hype. Bottom line, the value is real for the right conditions, but not universal. Now that you know the dual band and motion tuning are the real differentiators, if your porch is a weak Wi-Fi zone or you're tired of false alerts, get the Ring 3 while it's discounted. Link is in the description for current pricing. If you need pre-roll, consider stepping up. Here's my verdict. If you live in an apartment hallway with strong Wi-Fi and a quiet door, the cheaper Ring or a budget brand may be enough. If your router is far, interference is common, or your street is busy, the Ring Video Doorbell 3 earns its keep with faster, steadier alerts and smarter zones. If you want pre-roll or the latest processor, look at Ring 4. If you hate subscriptions, look at Wi-Fi. For most busy suburban porches, the Ring 3 is the sweet spot. Bottom line, pay for what actually protects you, not just the logo.